Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to build the one and only Minecraft Bedrock zerotick sugarcane farm for 1.19. These are all the items you're gonna need to build the farm. You can stop the video and make a screenshot if you want to. If you want to make the farm more reliable working, then I recommend chunk aligning it. I'll have a proper tutorial down in the video description, check it out. Just to keep it short, you want to find yourself the borders of one chunk, which has the size 16 by 16, here I marked it with some yellow and black concrete, and then you want to build the entirety of the farm inside of this 16 by 16 area. This means you start building right at the edge of our chunk and then work your way into the chunk to make sure that everything fits within this chunk. By doing this, you ensure that the farm doesn't just break after activating it. The first thing that you want to do in order to build the farm is to dig out these two blocks. Then you want to place a chest right here, go behind, and place a hopper linking to the chest. Then turn around, count down 1-2 blocks, destroy this block, and place a stair that faces this exact direction. This is very important. Then you want to waterlog it, and now you take out your sugarcane and plant it right in between. After doing this, you want to come to the side and place a dispenser right on top of the stair, then sneak and place 1-2 pistons on top. All these 3 blocks should face the side where the sugarcane is. Then you can go ahead, stack up by 3 solid blocks, do the same thing on the other side as well, and then place 3 more right here and in this position. Then place 3 more blocks as a roof, come down and place 1, 2, 3 glass panes just as a window so that you can see what's going on in the farm and that the sugarcane can be collected by this hopper down to the chest. Now we want to add an engine to the entire thing. To do this, come to the back side. We want to go ahead and destroy this exact block right here. Very important is that we placed our stair facing this direction, just that the water doesn't interfere with our redstone system. Now we want to place the redstone dust right in this spot, then place a solid block above and destroy this block where you want to place a redstone torch inside. Then you want to place a block above that redstone torch, and on top of the block in between these 2 solid blocks you can go ahead and place a redstone repeater facing this direction. As you can see, this will create a redstone clock. We want to turn this off by placing a lever right here, and you want to flick it once. As the next step, you want to place a redstone torch on top of this solid block and 1 more final block right on top of the redstone torch like this. Then you can test the system for now, and you want to flick the lever. As you can see, both the dispenser and the pistons should get activated. Then come to the back side again and place a hopper that should link to the dispenser, and on top of this hopper you want to place a composter. Then you want to place 1 more hopper right here with a composter on top as well, looking something like this. Now in front of these 2 hoppers you want to place 1-2 blocks like this, and you want to place 1-2 blocks right here as well. You want to leave out the 2 blocks in between, and then on top you want to place 2 sticky pistons that should face the composter side. Behind the 2 pistons you want to place 2 blocks and 2 more blocks right here as well. You now want to take out your redstone dust, place 1, 2, 3, 4 redstone dust on top of the 4 blocks. Then both sticky pistons should be connected with the redstone system, and now just place 1, 2, 3 more redstone dust that should link with this block, and as you can see now everything is activated. The sticky pistons extend, and in front of the extended pistons you want to place 1-2 sand blocks, and you want to place 2 blocks on top of the pistons too. Then you want to jump above the sand and place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. On top of these blocks you can place 2 regular pistons. I hope that everything made sense to this point. If something is missing, then you can pause the video right now and change it. Also at this point we're close to 12,000 subscribers. Please subscribe, this would help me very much. Now returning to the build, the next step that you want to do is to jump on top of the both sand blocks, and you want to place 1-2 blocks on top of the pistons. Then you want to come to one side and stack up by 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do the same thing on the other side as well. So stack up by 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then you want to do the same thing, just 1 block away from it. So at this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks at this side as well. Now just take out 4 more hoppers, place 2 of them linking to the composters, then go behind and place 2 more linking to the hoppers before. At this point your hopper system should be like this. You want to have 2 hoppers that link to 2 more hoppers which link to the composters. They link to the hoppers below, and the hopper behind links to the dispenser. As the next step, you want to stack up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks on top of the 2 hoppers right there. You want to make sure that there is nothing above these 2 hoppers, and then you can place 2 trapdoors. Make sure that they're placed on this side of the block, and you can flick them to test it. Then you want to waterlock both of them, and as you can see, none of the water should spill. As the last step for the farm, you want to drop down right here to come to the back side of the whole thing. You want to come to this extended sticky piston where you want to place a redstone torch at the side. Above, place a block, then a redstone torch, a block, redstone torch, a block. And then at the side of this redstone torch, you want to place 1, 2 blocks. These should be behind the regular pistons. And then you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 redstone dust on top of these 4 blocks. Now, the both pistons and both trapdoors should be connected with our redstone wiring. At this point of the build, the whole farm should be looking something like this. You want to have the sugarcane cell right in front, of course with storage system and everything else. At the side you want to have the redstone clock, which is the engine of the entire farm. The redstone wiring should go to these 2 sticky pistons, which are part of the zerotick kelp farm, which is right here. At this point we can add our kelp to the system. Just place 2 kelp on top of the sand, and then you should have the hoppers which lead through the composters, and then everything should go into the dispensers. Your redstone wiring at the back should be looking something like this. Now, if you made it this far, then congratulations, your zerotick sugarcane farm is now finished. To activate it, of course in survival mode, what you want to do is to come to the side and just activate the lever, then all of the farm should be activated and should start by itself. After a few seconds of waiting, as you can see, our sugarcane will grow constantly. This is caused by the dispenser at the back, which has some bone meal in it, and the dispenser bone meals the sugarcane. All the loot will get harvested by the piston, will get into the hopper, and then you can take it out of the chest right here. If you want, you can expand the storage system. At this point, I hope that I helped you with this easy tutorial on how to build a zerotick sugarcane farm. If it did, then please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends if they need it. Then please join my Discord server, link is in the video description as well. And I hope we see us again in the next video. See ya!